Holy moly, it finally happened. It finally happened. This happened like about how long ago? If I look is correct with CNN, 37 minutes ago, it finally happened. Sean Diddy Combs is arrested in New York. He's a Tony tells CNN. I gotta check this out. I'm looking at CNN website. My sisters alerted me that Diddy taken to federal custody in New York. What the heck? Okay, I gotta try to get through this and try to be as clear as I can. I'm like shocked. I was wondering when it's gonna happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. It's just a matter of time, and apparently the time is now. Okay, this is what it says here from the website of CNN. Okay, now, embattled musician and producer Sean Diddy Combs had been arrested, the mogul's attorney tells CNN. So it was a lot of things happened. This thing with Cassie, a lot of abuse scandals, a lot of extortions, a lot of bribery, a lot of abuse, so many things, so many crazy things. And funny things, a lot of top people have called it. But I think the biggest tell when both his homes got raided, one in Florida and one in LA. I mean, one in Florida, one in California got raided by the feds, by Homeland Security. It's not just the cops; it's Homeland Security. That means something happened on a federal level that got Diddy involved. And now my guts tell me they have enough evidence to at least arrest him. Now, for how long to get hold of him, that's another question. But this is what it says here. According to a source, Combs was arrested in Manhattan Hotel. Oh, shoot. That's what I think it is? Okay, on Monday night, and it's currently being processed. The charges are unclear at this time. I can only imagine. We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Mark Agnofolino, an attorney for Combs, told CNN. I'm sorry, this man got so much dirt, it's enough, to fill up a cemetery. I mean, like, it's going to be a matter of time since start connecting all the dots, cross the T's, then boom. But so far, Diddy have been clever, have been covering his tracks and all that. But some tell me he's been slipping like crazy. And next thing you know, enough people going to stand up and say, enough's enough. I'm not going to sell my soul to the devil anymore or the other deviants. And it's like I said, though, now it's come the time. It's time to pay the piper now. There's a price to be paid, and the collectors are here right now at Diddy's door. This is what it says here also. Combs' attorney said that the musician has been cooperating with the investigation and relocated to New York last week in anticipation of being tried. So basically, he knew he was going to get arrested. I imagine he must have chose to be in New York to be arrested. So I don't know what he was at the time. Let me see what else it says. His team maintains his innocence and says he has nothing to hide. Famous last words. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and a proven philanthropist who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the black community. All I know is the stories I heard make me go like, wow. It's kind of unusual, but then again, it's kind of weird. He was in New York City, I think, yesterday, day before, one night, in one of the parks. Might be Washington Square Park, I don't know. But he was there with little no bodyguards, and people like shot, taking pictures of him. And he seemed very sedated, because maybe he knew his time was near. He's an imperfect person, but not a criminal. Agnofolino told CNN. To his credit, Mr. Combs had been nothing but cooperative with his investigation, and he voluntarily relocated in New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. So the question is like, who will be the brave soul to stand up and despite his pressures, temptations, and possible threats? I'm sorry, if there's a person in power and that person may be brought down, there's going to be some heavy threats laid against that person. Either bribery or actual threats. One of the two. Also on Monday, Damian Williams, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, released the following statement. Early this evening, federal agents arrested Sean Combs based on a sealed indictment filed by the Southern District Court, New York. We expect to move to unseal the indictment in the morning, and we will have more to say at the time. No one's saying what he's being arrested for. Like I said, I can only imagine. I don't want to say too much because I don't be accused or have YouTube look at me funny. But when they unseal it, either A, I'll be going like, I seen it coming, or I'll be saying, I didn't see this one coming. Earlier this year, Combs became the target for months of months-long sex trafficking probe by Homeland Security Investigations Agency, which includes dramatic searches of the musician's Los Angeles and Miami Beach homes in March. Like I said, I won't be surprised by the reserve any final words until finally they say it. Will I be surprised? Well, based on what they based their searches on, I'd be like, okay, but they gotta make sure that whatever evidence they have against him, they gotta make that thing stick. I mean, really, really stick. Because if you're not careful, he might go Teflon and nothing gonna stick on him. Okay, since last November, Combs had been hit with 10 lawsuits. Okay, that sucks. 9 directly accusing him of sexual assault. As previously reported by CNN, several of those accusers had met with federal investigation for questioning as part of the wide-ranging probe. CNN exclusively reported in May that federal investigations were preparing to bring accusers of Combs before a federal grand jury for testimony, a significant escalation in the government's investigation that signaled the Justice Department is moving forward toward potentially seeking indictment of the rapper and businessman. Yeah. Like I said, once the government try to come after you, you have a problem. If you're a man of great wealth, power, and means and all that, you forget about it. You have the world's biggest bulls on your back. Combs previously and repeatedly denied all wrongdoing alleged in the various lawsuits. However, he issued a public apology after CNN exclusively released surveillance of him footage earlier this year showed Combs brutally assaulting his former girlfriend Cassandra Casaventura in a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. I'm sorry, I wasn't sure about the video footage until I found out what it was, who it was he assaulting, and I'm going, that's not a good look. And the fact they got you a video doing all that stupidness, that's on you. That is on you. You can't blame nobody else but yourself. But I was wondering what's going to happen. Now the question is though, are they going to make those charges stick? There's going to be a lot more piled on top of it. This is more like a wait and see, folks. So all I'm going to say, I had a feeling it's going to happen, but it just happened to me now. All we can do is wait and see.